hang on tight. You're about to begin a journey designed to unlock the potential you've kept hidden beneath the weight of everyday life. We're not here to shower you with motivational fluff. We're here to shine a light into the shadows, exposing what holds you back, so you can finally let it go. 11 things. That's it. 11 habits, relationships, and thoughts you must slice away, quietly, ruthlessly, if you want to step into the person you were meant to be. 10 minutes, that is all I ask. And if, at the end, you don't feel as though I gave you value, I will gladly read your critiques in the comments. Because here's the truth. Most people drag through life carrying anchors they don't even see. Dead weight. Chains that keep them stranded while they dream of sailing free. But freedom doesn't come from adding more. It comes from less. From a purge. From stripping away everything that keeps you small. And when you finally do, you won't just change. You'll be reborn. Point 1. The hunger for approval. Picture yourself under a spotlight. The crowd stares, waiting for you to impress, to perform, to please. That's what living for approval feels like. Suffocating, unnatural, every move shaped by someone else's expectations. But Marcus Aurelius warned himself daily, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but your estimate of it. Translation: their judgment only matters if you hand it power. Cut the need to be liked. Stop asking, will they approve? And start asking, is this true to who I am? That's where respect is born. Not from applause, but from authenticity. Point 2. The addiction to blame. Blame is seductive. It lets you believe your failures are someone else's fault, that you'd be further ahead if they hadn't betrayed you, hurt you, overlooked you. But here's the Stoic truth. Blame is just self-imprisonment. Epictetus taught that freedom begins when you stop trying to control what isn't yours. When you blame others, you chain your power to their choices. When you let go, you reclaim authorship of your story. Don't waste energy cursing the storm. Adjust your sails. Point 3. Draining relationships. Not every goodbye should be loud. Some exits are best delivered in silence. Toxic friendships, draining partners, people who thrive on your weakness. They don't deserve your dramatic speeches or long explanations. They deserve your absence. Quiet. Final. Seneca said, associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those you can improve. The rest, let them fade. Protect your dignity. Guard your energy. The loudest message you can send is to simply walk away. If this is already hitting home, do me a favor. Tap that like button so more people trapped in their own chains can find this. Now, let's keep going. Point 4. The weight of empty goals. Some goals look impressive on paper, but in reality, they're distractions dressed as ambition, the business venture you don't care about, the degree you chose just to impress, the goals you chase because someone else said you should. The Stoic doesn't measure life by how many pursuits they stack, but by how aligned each pursuit is with their true nature. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily to cut the unnecessary and focus only on what serves the soul. So let some goals die. Quietly, without announcement. It's not failure, it's pruning, and pruning is what lets a tree grow stronger. Point 5. The poison of judgment. It's easy to fall into the trap of criticizing others, to gossip, to vent, to point out flaws. But here's the truth. Every time you do, you expose more about yourself than them. The Stoic understands that speaking ill of others is wasted breath. Epictetus said, when someone is properly grounded in life, they shouldn't have to look outside themselves for approval. Translation: the energy you spend tearing someone down is energy stolen from your own growth. Drop the poison, speak with restraint, and when silence is wiser than speech, choose silence. Point 6. The disease of comparison. Nothing will drain your spirit faster than stacking your life against someone else's highlight reel. That's why Marcus warned, how much time he gains, who does not look to see what his neighbor says or does or thinks, but only at what he does himself. Comparison blinds you. It tricks you into chasing what isn't yours and forgetting the power of what already is. Every path is unique, every struggle custom-built. The Stoic doesn't measure progress by another man's shadow, only by whether they're stronger than they were yesterday. Cut comparison. Measure against yourself, or not at all. Point 7. The prison of old stories. We all carry scripts in our heads, stories we repeat until they become cages. I'm not disciplined. I've always been bad with money. I'll never change. Each phrase is another bar on the cell you built yourself. But you're not the same person you were last year. You're not even the same person you were yesterday. The Stoic knows identity isn't fixed. It's forged, moment by moment, decision by decision. Seneca wrote, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." To grow, you must close the book on the old story. Let the chapter end. Write a new one. Point 8. The clutter of mindless consumption. Most people drown in noise, scrolling endlessly, swallowing every opinion, every highlight reel, every distraction. But here's the truth: a cluttered mind cannot build a focused life. Epictetus told his students, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters." Translation: not everything deserves your attention. In fact, most of it doesn't. Guard your mind like a fortress, limit the scroll, protect your focus, and remember, the more you consume, the less you create. If this is resonating, drop a comment below and subscribe. Tell me which of these chains you've already started cutting. Your words might be the spark that frees someone else. Point 9. The addiction to being liked. There's a vast difference between being liked and being respected. The desire to be liked will turn you into a chameleon, always shifting, always blending, always bending. But respect is earned through truth. Marcus Aurelius didn't ask, "Will they like me?" He asked, "Is this in accordance with nature? Is this true to who I am?" When you stop begging to be liked, you stop living on someone else's terms. Respect begins with self-respect, and when you carry that, the world adjusts. Point 10. The weight of unrealistic expectations. Picture your life as a ship crossing an unpredictable sea. Each expectation you carry is a sail. When those sails are trimmed and set with wisdom, they carry you forward. But when they're oversized, when expectations become fantasies of perfection, they drag you into storms of disappointment. The Stoic knows life rarely matches the script in your head. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Trade perfection for progress. Trade fantasy for reality. Adjust your sails and you'll find calmer waters." Point 11. The illusion of more. We're taught that transformation comes from adding more goals, more hustle, more possessions. But real transformation is subtraction. Like a sculptor chiseling away marble to reveal the statue, you don't become who you're meant to be by piling on. You become it by stripping away everything false, everything weak, everything that isn't you. You're not unfinished because you lack something. You're unfinished because you haven't removed what doesn't belong. And once you've cleared away the noise, what remains is simple: your true self and the people who make you stronger. Surround yourself with those who value authenticity and positivity. Friends, family, and communities like the one we're building right here. Because in the end, growth isn't just about what you cut away, it's about who you choose to keep close. Practice this, and you will see a great change. Stay stoic, my friend.